Hi. So a few weeks ago, I got in my head that maybe I'll take out my dad's old lens and shoot a bit on a different camera on my A6300, which will give it basically a 60mm effective focal length. It's meant to be used on a Leica camera, or they're built for Leica cameras. They're poor man's Leica lenses. Here it is on my dad's M4P. Now, although I thought the lens was too soft on my A7 when I tried it before, I have to say that this lens is about the coolest lens I own. I mean, they're just the coolest lens, period. And I think you sacrifice some quality getting it so small and in this sort of optical design. But again, it's very cool. And the bokeh is very nice. So I just loaded it on my A6300. And the nice thing about these lenses is, you know, I love Sony cameras. I'm shooting on the Sony ZV-1. But, you know, they do have an electronic-y look and feel. So this lens, to me, like, you know, puts it right in like a Fuji territory. Anyway, so I wanted to have some fun with it, and I did have some fun with it. Here is some crane-type stuff behind Harvard Vanguard, where my wife was getting her COVID shot, second COVID shot. This is across the street. This is behind the building. So it gets this lens gives a nice film look. And here's a little video I shot of the same rusty crane stuff. As you can see, it's not really in focus, or I had it in focus closer up. This is my daughter working on a film project for school. And here's a close-up version. Yeah, so the lens is, you know, I can give a nice little dreamy old look to it. My friend DC, we have the drone down at the waterfront, but we couldn't fly because DJI blocked access. This is buildings right behind me, which I took, and I thought came out really nice. This is DC's truck in a parking lot where we went to fly the drone looking for the Green Line extension. And here he is trying to calibrate the drone. So hope you enjoyed this video. Well, I thought I'd end this video actually shooting the video using the Sony A6300 with the Summicron 40mm f2. I stopped it down to f2.8, 800 ISO. Here, let me see if I can get it. There we go. Can you see the camera? And the audio is coming from this Rode shotgun into the USB. Can you see the mage well down there? Yeah, there's the mage well. So the camera's HDMI is going through the mage well into the computer. All right. I should point out, like, you know, many of the images have a lot of flare in them and glare, and I think that's because the lens is so compact. It's easy for light to get in it. There's a lens hood on it, but it's broken. Well, I mean, it's just so old. It's frayed, so it wasn't really usable. So if I'm going to use this lens again, I really do need to find another lens shade. But the lens shade then sort of begs the question, if you're going to have to really make the lens this long to make it usable, then just use a lens that's that long. Anyway, it's an issue that it's probably you should look out for if you have a lens that's this shallow. Anyway, I'm going to go back to using the Ricoh GR now for most of my stuff. But I have enjoyed using my father's old lens, and you know, really, like, it's very grainy, so I don't know how to explain it, film look. And really by film look, I mean it's not very sharp. It's a very soft look. You know, really sort of inspires you to get more into the emotions of the photograph. I mean, I'll be the first to say, out of the box, these are very sterile images. Anyway, I hope you found this video interesting. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comments, and happy photography.